Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to Fallout 76 Beta, where we are at Morgantown Airport, just doing the main quest here a little bit. We're gonna need to head to, well, that direction to learn about the Inoculation Project. Okay, where are we heading for the Inoculation Program? This way, okay. Hey, there are some just regular corpses here. Wait, where is the... Okay, this way. Now, let's just go through this place, see what's in here. Chemistry station. Crafting item unlocked. Sentry bot helmet. Because I just scrapped some stuff. Not even sure what I scrapped. Okay, this has upstairs as well. Why do you have human skulls here? That's freaking me out a bit. Only the quest owner can pick this up. What are you talking about? What does that mean? Who owns quests? Also, what? It's not something to pick up. It's a box. I'm not trying to pick it up. I'm trying to see what's in there. Hey, there's another holotape. Psychological evaluation. Olivia P. Henderson. Confidential, do not reproduce. Begin transcription of audio recording. Dr. Madison. This is Dr. Madison of the responders. I am conducting a psychological evaluation of patient Olivia Henderson. You forgot the P. Of patient Olivia P. Henderson. This session is being recorded. Hello, Olivia. Howdy again, Doc. Let's get started. First, can you state your current role with the responders? Well, let's see. I started as a volunteer like most everybody these days. Didn't do much to help. Then found out about the quarantine zone here and knew this is where I had to be. For the record, the quarantine zone at Morgantown Airport is where research and containment of the Scourge phenomena takes place. Yes, that'd be it. I don't think I'd call it by such a pretty word though. It's more of a nightmare. And your job here is to guard the quarantine zone and take care of the Scourged victims. Yes, sir. It's my job to keep watch over these doomed souls and make sure they stay locked up. Can you tell us why you chose to take this job? Well, when the call went out for quarantine guards, it kinda had a disclaimer attached to the job role. I see. Can you explain? They said it was a permanent position, as in I'm permanently quarantined here too. The Scourge are too dangerous and highly contagious, so I can never leave. And why did you decide to take the job? That one's easy, and I'm pretty sure I already told you. It's the cancer. Yes, you told me you were diagnosed with terminal cancer just shortly before the bombs. Yes, sir. But you survived so long, the doctor said you just had a few years left in you and you're still kicking. What do you think happened? That part I'm not so sure about. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and maybe something with the radiation is slowing down the progress. Or maybe it's in remission. Yeah, that one. Maybe it's in remission. Tell me about the other quarantine guard. Wyatt, are you two getting along? Oh dear Wyatt, reminds me of my son, God rest his soul. He's a smart boy, unlucky as hell, but smart. Kid doesn't deserve what life's handed him. That's very true. I do have an assessment with Wyatt later this week. Be nice to him, he's become like family since we've been stuck in that airplane together. Will do, but I'm afraid we're out of time. That wraps up the assessment. Thank you for joining me today, Olivia. Responders do thank you for your service as well. We're truly grateful. Just keep delivering the liquor, Doc, and I'll be happy to claim at high tide. Oh, happy as a clam at high tide. Of course, it's the least we can do. Okay, evaluation results. Results of the continued interviews with Olivia have proven my initial hypothesis correct for the most part. Subject is aware, resourceful, mentally able, and psychologically fit to continue her work in quarantine. Subject also shows signs of stubbornness, willful ignorance, and cynicism. We'll be keeping an eye on any signs of background or latent depression. Anxiety is through the roof, but who isn't dealing with that? Recommendation: continue evals of subject, perhaps at a slower pace. Every other month should be good for now. It's the other guard I'm more concerned about. So where is... Okay, it's this way is the quest target. Okay, so this terminal is what we want now, apparently. Inoculation Project announcement. Folks, I've got some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. Hodgson has been continuing her research in the lab at AVR Medical. Well, she just reported in to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough, and looks like an inoculation against the scorched plague could soon become a reality. Let's all keep our fingers crossed and make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Our very survival depends on it. Scorched Research. Introduction. Those of us struggling to survive in the post-war world face countless threats. The search for safe and sustainable source of food and water would be enough to challenge anyone, but the strange mutated creatures appearing throughout the region greatly increase the danger of day-to-day life. None of these threat, however, compared to the Scorched. To better understand these monsters of the wasteland, I've spent time observing them and gathering information from those individuals lucky enough to survive first-hand encounters with the Scorched. There are still far more questions than answers, but I believe I have made progress in my understanding of these enigmatic and fearsome creatures. Details on specific subjects follow. Scorched Beasts. Scorched Beasts, the name conjures terrifying images of huge mutated bats that poison the ground and warp living creatures into deadly thralls. Now, to be perfectly honest, Scorched Beasts to me sound like maybe kind of a bear-like fire elemental or something like that. We first learned about the Scorched Beast from the Brotherhood of Steel, whose soldiers encountered the creatures to the southeast. At first nobody believed that what they were describing could be real. We thought it was a bullshit story giving the Brotherhood an excuse to commandeer our ammo and supplies. We were wrong. I'll never forget the first time I saw one of those monstrosities, black wings against the blood-red sunset. Talk about a reality check. We know far too little about these creatures, but we do know they aren't strictly nocturnal. Yes. They also seem equally willing to move alone or in small groups, and they're highly aggressive. Worse than that, they're dangerously radioactive, which I believe is an important clue about their origin. If we ever get hold of one for study, I think we could learn a lot about them. Unfortunately, being anywhere close to Scorched Beast is a near certain death sentence, and not just because of the radiation. I'll cover that more in the next entry. The Scorched Plague. I'd like to give a detailed explanation of what the Scorched Plague is and how it works, but right now we know so little it just wouldn't be possible. Frankly, it's damn frustrating. What we do know is that living creatures that come into contact with a Scorched Beast sometimes begin to mutate. The victim's skin turns dark, almost black, with the smell of ash. Some kind of biochemical process takes hold at this point. Lesions that burn with intense heat begin to form on the victim's body. The affected creature appears to be covered in smoldering embers. In the case of humans, higher mental function eventually disappears, replaced by extreme, almost animalistic aggression. We call the creatures that are transformed in this way Scorched. Needless to say, watching a friend or loved one go through this process is both horrifying and heartbreaking. Worse, there's almost nothing we can do about it. I say almost because we've been able to gather enough information about the Scorched Plague that we might be able to develop a vaccine against it. That's a huge maybe, but we recently found some equipment at the AVR Medical Center that's in pretty good shape. With the right facilities and a steady supply of Scorched to study, we might just find a way to counter this terrible disease or possibly even reverse it. Only time will tell. Anti-Scorched tactics. I hope by now that I made one point crystal clear. The Scorched are lethal. They are nothing less than an existential threat. If we cannot find a way to defeat them or at the very least contain them, there's no reason to think they won't spread far and wide, transforming or destroying everything in their path. We don't know nearly enough about the Scorched to develop real tactics. What we know so far mostly amounts to common sense approaches for dealing with any deadly predator. I'll summarize those points below. If you're unfortunate enough to encounter a Scorched Beast, likely because it has decided to hunt you, do everything in your power to keep away from it. If you've got a gun and can find an enclosed space to fire from, that's ideal. Scorched Beasts are too big to fit into small spaces. Remember that Scorched Beasts emit strong radiation. That, coupled with their powerful bite, should compel you to keep your distance at all costs. If you got no other choice, you should at least consider using some Rad-X before you engage the creature at close range. Scorched humans are savage and deadly. While their ability to speak is limited, don't think they're mindless. They retain enough intelligence and memory to use guns and other weapons, and they're hostile to just about everything they perceive as a potential threat. Fight the Scorched as you would a raider, albeit one with a deadly plague. Of vital importance is keeping your distance to minimize the risk of infection. Stay in cover when you can, but give ground when you need to. Do not let them get close. I know that's not much to go on. There's still so much we don't know about these creatures. Hopefully it'll help at least a little. This concludes my report. Wait, was there some more stuff there that I just missed? Messages. These are the same messages we saw on the other terminals already. Item report, patrolman sunglasses, responders police uniform, cop cap. Why? Somerset special, ignores 50% of your target's armor. Hey, that's nice. Cause Wait, where's the downstairs? This way. Oh, I'm thirsty. So that must mean that I am... Okay, I think that guy is trying to kill that other guy and he's just not into PvP. Can I do anything to the Somerset special? How is it compared to my scope refined? It's a lot better. Okay, I apparently need some nuclear material for sure. And all of this other stuff that I marked as something I need to collect again. Let's eat stuff right now. Awesome, a possum bacon, baked bloatfly, blackberry juice, brain fungus soup, iguana on... No, I didn't mean to eat that iguana on a stick because I already ate awesome opossum bacon. Yes, and because I then... Okay, so the awesome opossum bacon gave me +2 luck. But because I ate iguana on a stick after that, my luck just turned to +1 only. That is unfortunate. Should not have done that. Molar chunks, mute fruit juice, matchups, simple sooth flower tea. So what is the next part of the quest? Once again, I was focusing on other stuff than what the quest said. So investigate responder Miguel's camp, study Dr. Hudson's research, find Grafton Mayor's office. You know what? Let's take that find Grafton Mayor's office away from my quests here. So where is this Dr. Hudson's research? It is where is this? Well, Charleston. Okay, so we're here. So it feels like we could follow the railroad and probably find some new places. Okay, good. Good. The main quest is actually telling me to go explore. No, but which way was it? So it's southwest. Okay, southwest, that way, right. So the main quest wants me to go that way, so that of course means that I am going to have to explore every location between this place and wherever the quest wants to take me. But first I'm gonna see if I can put my camp down here. Now I feel like there's way too much stuff around here to put my camp down here. I am suddenly in danger. No, not in danger, I'm just in caution. Oh, there's a scorched there. It's a dead scorched now. But what was this place? Portside pub. Hey, pub! That must mean that there's alcohol here. I mean, that's what the point of pubs, right? Alcohol. Are you hostile, Protectron? Yes, you are. Let's shoot you in your combat inhibitor. Is that alcohol? No, that's assault. Can take these because they get something I need. Okay, so this is a pub. You gotta have some alcohol here, or just empty bottles. Oh, come on. At least some alcohol, please. Oh, alcohol! No, that was just a vodka. Oh, that's an actual vodka. Oh, and an actual wine. So let's drink some. Ah, it's so nice to be drunk again. Let's actually take that wine this time. Stingwing. Ooh, more wine. Okay, this has been good spot for alcohol. It would be really nice to find some adhesive as well, because that is one of the things I really need. Ooh, cigarettes. Yes, really would need some adhesive. But there was a roof on this building, right, where we could get. So let's go check out if there's anything here. Nah, just the dead scorched. So there's a town of some sort that way. No, that's over the river. That's an easy line for me to not cross. I'm not gonna go on the other side of the river, so that I'll actually stay on course to the main quest. Like something that sounded like a robot. Okay, anything interesting in these duffel bags? Just some pre-war money, that's not really interesting. So let's keep heading towards the main quest then. Okay, but now we're getting to like a forested area, so maybe I could put my camp down here. Yes, I can. Let's put it down right here. Let's put my blueprints here as well. And see if I can fix my weapon. I can't, because I still don't have enough adhesive. How about the Sunset Special? Can I do anything to it? Give it a forceful grip. Sure, why not? Let's give it a forceful grip. Oh, that was my only adhesive. Okay, done all the camp stuff I think I should do right now. So what I need to do right now is get drunk. Some wine. That's fine. And then, yeah, let's just keep heading this way. Let's find the railroad. I feel like following the railroad would be like a fun idea. Because sometimes there's stuff near the railroad, like this tower here. And maybe we could find maybe it's like some IV back. What are you? You're probably plastic. Healing salves, caps, some ammo. Oh, I should have put all my ammo. Oh, lager! Oh, color lager. Nice. And other stuff. But hey, I think we're gonna end this episode here now that we found the railroad, and we're gonna continue from this next time. I'm Carp. This has been Fallout 76 Beta. Goodbye, world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.